Hi everybody, Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop. Today I will be making an apple cider baked donuts with whipped maple topping. So here's what you're going to need. A donut pan. It's not a very big one, but it's a donut pan. I have here some whole wheat pastry flour. Now, if you don't have whole wheat pastry flour, you can use a cake flour instead, or even a combination of whole wheat pastry flour with cake flour. This is some faux confectioner sugar. I make my own. It's sugar-free. You could buy regular confectioner sugar or make your own as well by just taking stevia blend or erythritol and just to put it in a high-speed blender till it's powdery. Some whipped topping. I am using a fat-free whipped topping. This is not a clean ingredient, even fat-free. It's got all kinds of chemicals, but oh well, right? Live a little bit. Some sweetener. This is a combination of organic granular sugar with some erythritol, just to cut down the sugar a little bit. Salt. 2 eggs slightly beaten. Here's some melted faux butter as well. I use Smart Balance or Earth Balance. You could use just regular butter if you want. We have some baking powder, apple cider, nutmeg, cinnamon, and a little bit of maple extract. Now, the ingredients are at my website, which is linked below in the description box. So now I have a larger bowl, and I'm going to whisk together pretty much, well, not all of the dry ingredients. I'm just going to whisk together the flour, the salt, the sugar, granulated sugar, not the confectioners, your powder, cinnamon, and the nutmeg. Then we're going to add in the melted butter, the eggs, and the cider. And just can beat this by hand until it's well blended. Now I sprayed my donut pan really well with a vegetable spray. And with the batter, you're going to fill them up about 2/3 full. Don't overfill these because they will rise and you won't have a hole in that donut. Bake these at a 425-degree oven for about 9 to 10 minutes. When they're done, the tops will be springy. So now I'm letting them cool. I got about 12, exactly 12 donuts, and if you divide them evenly enough, you should get about 12 of them. We're going to stack these. So once they cool, I want to flatten them out like I did with these. So I let this cool, turn it around, and I just took my knife and took it straight across, just to take that little top part off and make the bottom of this donut nice and flat. Now I'm going to make some glaze, and that's where you're going to use either your confectioner sugar, or in my case the faux confectioner sugar, and some more apple cider. So I have a tablespoon. I'm just going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons just to make sure it gets to a nice creamy, smooth consistency, because I'm going to want to dip these donuts. I'm going to add some more. Just add a tablespoon at a time. So this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be nice and drippy because we are going to dip some of these. Now I'm only going to dip 6 of them, the ones that are going to be on the top. So I have my donut and just dip it straight in. I don't really love a lot of glaze on my foods, so I don't usually put a lot on, but in this case there happens to be a lot on anyway. And just let that sit on the tray. It will drip beneath, so I do have this on a cooling rack. Now as I'm letting the top of these donuts set, I'm just going to take some cinnamon and just sprinkle around it, just as a decoration. You don't have to do this. I just thought it would look a little nicer. And while they are setting, I'm going to make the whipped topping. So I'm taking my thawed whipped topping, just going to put it into a bowl. It's about 2 cups if you're measuring this. Add in about a teaspoon of the extract. I may add in a little bit less. And then just stir this all together. I transferred the whipped topping into a pastry bag, and I have tip 1M, although you can use any tip you want, or no tip at all for that matter. And from here, I am going to put this around. Now, if your whipped topping gets a little bit thin from being too soft, just put it back in the refrigerator. Just go around here, and it should harden up again, or it should thicken up again, I should say. All right, and then just place the top like so. This is what they look like when they're done. You could just add in a little bit of a cinnamon stick, and then this would be really good with hot apple cider. Think about that one. The recipe's at my website, cinnamonsweetshoppe.com. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for so much more coming up, and I'll see you all next time.